Now, if you're concerned about starting to use a new program, which who wouldn't, Sirona has already thought of this for you. They kept 3.8 on the computer after it's converted up so that if you felt like you had to go back to 3.8, you certainly could. Now, I'm a beta tester for Sirona, and I've used CEREC 4.0 for most of 2011, and I can honestly say that I cannot stand going back to 3.8. I feel slow. I feel bogged down using it. Now that I've become accustomed to CEREC 4.0, I wouldn't do it any other way. In CEREC 4.0, there's some generalities that I want you to be aware of. Number one, there's a phase bar. That's at the top of the screen. There are a number of phases. You cannot continue in the program until you've completed the task for each phase that are required. The tasks that are on the bottom are either optional or mandatory. The mandatory tasks, when they are not completed, have a red line underneath them. Tasks that have been completed or automatically generated as completed will have a green line underneath them. Optional steps will not have any color indicator underneath it, much like trim would. Once you've completed the tasks in one phase, the next phase will then be highlighted, and then you can continue on to the program. The other thing I'd like for you to be aware of are highlights. The highlights are around icons, and that gives you information, or you're telling CEREC the information at which to use, much like around a crown or an inlay or an onlay. So look for the orange highlights. That tells you exactly what is happening at each step along the way. Get used to seeing those.